Good evening, welcome. We're just gonna jump to a wee scenario, and I'm not sure if it's gonna start from me from where I started it. I've done the first bit, or if it's just gonna kick off from the beginning again. We'll find out. Because I was just firing it up just to have a wee look. I had to make sure how to spell it right as well. Important stuff. So what it is, it's no time. I'm guessing it's gonna start from the beginning. There we go. It's starting from the beginning. Take a few seconds for it to move the camera. So old school. I want it to forward. There we go. Open the doors. Get it on screen. There we go. Open the doors. We'll just horn works. Defrost it. Lights are fine. The carb light almost fired up pretty much. We just need to go once everybody's on board. Block the door. Moving. It's a bit nippy tonight. I just thought we'll have a wee look and see what's happening. Let's get going. It takes a few seconds for it to start moving. So we're all in kilometers per hour. Maybe in the UK more miles per hour I prefer, but there we go. I just have to do quick conversion rates in my head. Can I do that? That's a big burning question. I usually can. Just turn it down a bit. Slowing her down. Don't go too slow. I want to get there in time as well. Slow right down. I'm trying to get used to obviously how good the brakes are and stuff on this one. I've not driven it much. Going about 10 miles an hour, so I just need to get the right how much stopping power each level's got. There we go. Probably just as well looking at the percentage. Do we know? There we go. Look outside, make sure all is good. A couple of trains a bit chilly. The lights on there? Oh, well, we've got the heating on. That's a big question though. Don't know where the heating button is. We'll have to have a look. On anybody get a bit. Hopefully we'll start getting people with coats on and stuff. People have mentioned that as like when you get in the game. And it's raining and that, and they don't wear a coat. Oh, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let's get going. We're on, it's 100. Coming up for 120. Point for us as well. When do we need to be there? We're running a mile late already. So God knows how we might make it in that time. It is quite rapid, I know that. Not that rapid at the moment because we're running quite a bit late. Getting there. Getting the brakes on at the right time. Should be okay then. We can throw in some more brakes if we need to. That. Miles late. Better not change the view yet. To go. Slow her down. Something quite decent actually. Alright. That's probably not helping with how quickly it stops. Oh. And all these annoying noises to tell me to unlock my door. I've unlocked the door. So we look outside. And it's on all these different controllers. And it's just getting. Yeah, we're in there quite nicely though. Let's get going. I mean, you feel like Christmas, guys. I mean, you feel like Christmas. That's a nice sort of winter wonderland effect going on here. That's the problem when you work it up too much, you just things spins like in and it's hard to get a good hands. I don't think he's got much time left. He's just about finishing shift. I'm just watching the speed rather than anything else at the moment. So I didn't want to play with the camera because I'm watching the speed. Cool though, I'm quite enjoying that. We need a Scottish Highland one or something, I don't know, that'd be great. See the Malleague one, Port William, it's the Malleague, that one, quite good, interesting, isn't it? Meant to be a very pretty line, that one. You didn't see much else going past you, because it's mainly single track, I think. Interesting scenery anyway. How are we doing? I say we want to start slowing her down anyway, so coming in. I don't want to take some of it off because it actually slows down really quickly when you find yourself miles short of where you want to be. This is a good wee game just to chill out on. Currently more chilly than many other ways at the moment. Is everybody good? Yeah, you got XP for that. You always get duplicates of people in this game. You never get. Oh, your twin's just there and all that. Let's get back in. You're driving the train, Dave. Open the doors. I've not got enough time to check everybody's tickets. Miles late already. I just can't put too much power down, otherwise I'm gonna find myself sliding away. Just have to watch speed. It's just trying to work out how quickly it takes for them to slow the train down, you see, and stuff like that. I've not done this one too often, so. How are we getting on? Not too bad, but make sure I can add more braking power if needs be. He's going to whack on a bit more if it needs at the end here if it needs. need it just to make sure. It's good. No bad, no bad, no bad. Gone slightly beyond where I'm meant to be, but there we go. I'm not have a wee look around. People going home for Christmas. Wonder if they have German markets in Germany. And that, I'm guessing it must be better quality than we have in the UK. Few of them don't have the same tat that we have. There we go. There we go. Nice. At the door. I just thought I'd do a wee bit different mine. I think once you get some of the older ones back on TSW2, that'd be good. I don't know if they'll extend any of the lines or what they're going to do. I mean, some obviously yes they do feel short, but sometimes it's a good thing, because if you just want a wee quick chill, you don't want to be sitting there for an hour and a half. You got half an hour to kill or something, no. Ideal. Alright, just coming up quickly. Turn it down. Should be enough to get some kind of slowing down for it. This is obviously like a city train system. There's quite a lot of stops, quite close. This is one I've not really played with too much, so I'm not quite sure what the score is. On the left hand side. I can get that rough idea how far I've got to go. The schedule. Yeah, no, not too far away on this one. The horn works. I'll obviously do one or two other ones on this as well. Just it's easier just to select both because it's kind of faster just to do so. Takes a wee bit of the air to come out of the brake system, and you just lose that wee bit of time sitting there going a bit of a distance to get to this one. 7 seconds to get there. Ain't happening. You over too much power and it just wheel spins like anything. This is their new with their adhesion thing that they've got on the train. Have a climb here, eh? 2.2 degrees, that's pretty steep for a train. You flee down the hill now. Pushing the speed. It's not nice enough in the game. that was coming. XP plenty going down the way. Alright. We'll live guys, we'll live. It's quite cool though. Slowing down correctly when I get there. Sometimes I find the speed markers appear really quickly, and unless you know the line, you know you get one speed marker, then another one within a few yards, you know, it's just like, it really can seriously make you go, oh, where did that come from? It's only gone miles over the speed limit. Coming in. Don't want as much braking, lift it off actually. Quite a bit short of the braking here. This is obviously final stop. Certainly for this one anyway. Certainly I think an improvement on the old game with just general looks, because certainly on the TSW 2020 didn't have 4K output anyway, or whether it's checkerboard or true 4K, I'm not sure, but it was not quite so sharp. They improved some things for the consoles, and on the same effect on the Xbox One X. I'm guessing 4 minutes late is shocking, eh? You ain't getting a gold on this one anyway. Miles late. You concentrate more to do that better. It's just gonna. I've got one or two things it's asking me to do, passenger lights and stuff. For it to appear. So it was like that. Turn passenger lights and then go to a different look at drive to next. I wonder if there'll still be people on the actual train though, even though it's midnight. Basically tell me not to go overly fast, I'm guessing. Because it will get to a point where the speed limit is probably not very fast at all. Because that'll stop saying 120 for quite a while now. I've decided it's going to give me a really slow speed at some point. racing depot. Oh, 325. Basically bringing it down to that, especially I'm going downhill, I want to slow down. It's got a minute bit of braking on it, 2%. This is the gradual downhill thing, so. Yep, hopefully everybody's off. And don't forget to check it out, make sure everybody's off. Probably has to shut down the well. Certainly not going to be asked for 120. Let's put it in the sidings here. See what the next mission is, task, whatever you want to call it. Cool. Reverse the cursor. There we go. Let's hear before. Not very good, it was miles late. Tell me my score in a minute. Hey, I got gold, but I'm actually quite pleased with that then. Cool. I was actually quite surprised in getting that. You just have to watch if it's on the new layout or the old layout with the control system sometimes. I have to wonder what it's on. Because you've got the new immersive layout, they call it, on the console side. So let's have a wee look at the Rhine Express. So I'm guessing not too many stops on that. I'm guessing I'm going from one end to the other end. We'll have to have a wee look. Have a wee look at the schedule. There's one end. Right, 1927. So I've got a whole 20 minutes to do it in, so but it's going the express method rather than the one with all the other ones on it. Okay, right, unlock the doors. Looks like they won that one. Yeah, I'm not going forward. That's a big funny question on that one. I'm going forward. I just wanted to make sure on that. Don't need to heat on. Pretty much all good, so just close the door. All good, all good. Just change the driver so we can pull away when we're ready. So we're now, so we'll get to the next one. 19.7, right, so we should be alright there. The trophy, well, a wee bit XP for it, if you watch my distances and times. It's more how fast I'm allowed to. I'll turn this down a wee bit. I get over the speed limit by the time I get there. Because that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to obviously avoid going over the limit. Everyone's pretty much a straight line to get there, isn't it? Four minutes. And whack her up. Keep going with the power. Not too much. I'm guessing this sort of speed. Full wax and make it over spin too much. You just have to watch the speedometer. I'm not going too fast. I'm trying to get what do you need to sort of keep it going at proper speed. Along anyway. Just have to watch the speed. This is always the high speed part of it, the line. So 150k, what's that in miles per hour? Just under 100. About 95 miles an hour. A couple minutes before we get to the station. say, I've not really done this line very often, so this is all something different. Got a mile to go. We're going to pull into the Rhine station. I'm not a good pronouncer, but I do want a bit of slowing down a wee bit because we're approaching the station. Well, we're doing not bad actually. We're actually looking at the distance we've got to go. We need to get a bit of slowing down on the go. So we're going uphill. That'll help to slow us down a bit. It does have quite good braking power anyway. It's just getting used to a different. When you do the trains, they're always, each of them are just slightly different to the other ones. You get a rough idea of when you want to start hitting the braking and that. That's the whole point, isn't it? Just to learn and work it out. Should be alright. Wrong one. That's the one I want. There's quite a few. Somebody coming in, another train coming in. Is he going to pull in, or is he going to go flying through? It looks like he's pulling in. He might ask me to wait just in case there's anybody on that train that wants to jump to this train, so when they're trying to get to. So quite a long time on the old passenger front. Right. Not both, I'll do it.
Bitte achten Sie darauf, Ihre persönlichen Gegenstände nicht zurückzulassen.
Get going. I'm not sure we're going to make that in time because when the brake goes off, it just seems to take ages for it to start getting going. A little bit more power down, I think, because I've got it's not raining, it's not snowing. Maybe over the. So we're allowed 160 further up. We're allowed 130 at the moment. As much out of it as possible. Yeah, 160, that again, as I say, that's just about 110 miles an hour. We need some power to keep it going because we're going uphill. When the 160 party comes up, we're going to whack it up again. The wee red dot to change in a minute. The wrong way, doesn't help. Mark her up. This is obviously express route. Doesn't have any, doesn't really have any stations on it. The other side seems to have all the stations on it. Turn this down a bit. It's going to be on a downward slope, so I was getting worried it was going to go too fast. There's 2 minutes to do it. Alright. Less than 30 seconds for a kilometre or so. It's quite nippy. I think certainly there have been improvements on the TSW. As in on console. I'm on a PS4 Pro. It's just a lot sharper. So the detailing and stuff. It's a good game. It's a good game if you want to just chill out and relax. Start slowing her down a wee bit because more than just a wee bit. Trying to get it under 130. Not too far before the station anyway. So. About a mile away, so it's probably going to slow her down a wee bit. So there's a 110 there, so definitely. There we go. Yeah. There's the express service, so it should be quite quick. No, like as I say, with the newer system is good because we move the camera and operate the train at the same time, which is actually very helpful. I'm just going, how many meters have I got left? Cool. Stop where we want to be. About a minute or so late. So we're reviewing the cab. Let's wait for people to get on. Yeah, there's quite a lot of German ones on this. But they're varied though, they're varied. I mean obviously the new add-on is going to be when anybody wants to buy it. It's going to be the Isle of Wight. So there's obviously a lot of people want steam trains and that to appear, but I'm not quite sure that's actually going to happen, but there we go. Certainly in the near future, anyway. Obviously, the main priority is all these routes that are on the old game and putting them onto this one with updated visuals and stuff, and how many they're going to be able to put onto it for the scenario builder thing, so that you obviously can do whatever train you want if you want, guys. But some trains fit other trains, but difficult to get. I'm not sure if there's many trains you can actually fit in the underground very well, though. The underground trains are obviously quite a bit smaller. Let's turn her down a bit. You're actually doing no bad as is. It seems far away, but I'm doing 123, so. I was about a minute late the last one, so we'll see what happens here. Probably very similar sort of time, about a minute late. Probably by 10 years sort of slow down and stuff. I'm not overly doing it because I'm not sort of thinking to make a big massive difference, even if I whacked it up. It's going to make a lot of difference. Just got a whole lot of braking going on in a minute. And just hopefully I get it to stop. Shoot this bad my all. I'll just stop we going into the emergency zone. A bit too far. Let's see how much I missed it by. As I was suspecting, I should be about there. Where the line is. Or just beyond it anyway. I was short at about 20-30 meters, 20 meters. I'm not supposed to get on, or actually be able to use the platform though. Other ones, some of them will have to use a bit of a jump to get there though. This bit here you need to leap off, like a leap of faith. Just don't break your ankle on the way out. I've had a wee go of FIFA 21 as well, so because I've got EA Play on the PlayStation, which is essentially EA Access, and you get all the. I've got an early look at the FIFA 21. Works out this later on. 10-hour trial. To be honest, EA Play Access, whatever you want to call it, it's actually decent value. I mean, there's a lot of games on it. I mean, it depends what you like to play, I suppose, but mean, you have the Battlefront and the Battlefield series as well. So you got all of them as well if you want first-person shooters. It's £20 a year, so that's not bad. So any base game pretty much is free for you up till whenever you're for a year. It's £4 a month, so big difference buying it for a year than a month. Just saving wise. Turn it down a wee bit because I'm going to hit the 140 zone, I'm guessing, anyway, before at the same time the station, so that's not going to make much difference. I guess about a kilometre and a half, we start our slowing down procedure. Because this will come up quite quickly, to be honest. Remember, I'll try not to overshoot it this time. It's slightly better, I think, this time. It's more of it came in a bit hot. It's still coming in probably a bit hotter. Bit better now. Downhill slopes making a difference here, you know. Plenty of room, there we go. Still 10 yards to go. This will be the last one to go. Yep. Ba 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 ba. That's a good game. Passengers are taking ages, aren't they? As it takes a wee bit for the power to the brakes to be released. Obviously a safety mechanism. Obviously not snowing and it doesn't mind a bit of a whack of speed on it. When the throttle of 90% and you did the wheel spin. Another one that was hitting about 60% and we're getting a good bit of wheel spin on it at times. motorcycle power. Max power. AKA Homer Simpson. I don't know how many people remember that episode. Got his name for his of a hairdryer. Might do what I'll do is maybe do a different we'll do a different one after this. Then we'll probably call it Unite. Or we'll do another. We'll stay on this one and we'll do one more. Because they're not long. The only time they're long, I'm guessing that we're starting to do every single stop. Let me watch me put speed here. We're approaching this train station, so we're obviously going to have to reduce speed anyway, so. I thought that was going to happen. Because if I was going 120, I would seriously struggle going down, get down to 60, you know. Getting there. I don't know if there's any more on this one. I'll find out when I get there. This was the final stop, yeah. Could be wrong. It's close up to near the end there. Oh, the lights have came on there. So this is how you find out if there's any more to go. It just says road passengers. Didn't do anything else. Because if I look at the map, yeah, it's at the very end of the map. We'll do one more on this and we'll call it a night. So guys, if is there anything you like on the channel, hit subscribe. If there's anything you want to see on the channel, let me know. If I can do anything about it, I'll quite happy to do something different. It's always fun to do different things all the time. So we'll see what's happening. Let's have a wee look. Continue. We'll do one more, and then we'll probably call it a night. So it's been about an hour on it so far. So do one more, give it an hour and a half, 40 minutes more. That's more than enough for a wee stream just to chill out with. Enjoy the game. It's good fun. Right. Unlock the doors. Oh, this one's changed the control layout. Okay. Yeah. Always helps. I'll open the door. We're actually, I think, pretty much fired up. We just need to pantograph. As I say, for some reason we've just changed the control system there. When you heat the cab light. There we go. It's when they change the control thing, it's just totally confused me. I was doing the classic control scheme and now they've changed it. For some reason it's changed to this one. So there we go, it's alright. As I say, the advantage on this one is like when you're in the outside, you can move the camera around and control the train at the same time. This is quite a wee one. It's only four coaches. Let's get going. Don't get too fast because we're only the 40. It's an early commuter train or something. We've got 120 and then we'll have to go down to 100 after that, so see how we do. This is what I like, actually, like this new control system is there's a lot more freedom with it. You're then not going, oh, I need to switch to power the train. You know, there's the driver one that you had to, essentially you had to always switch to so that you could find yourself not going, you find yourself too late and going, damn, because you went too fast or something. At least you can power the train when you want to here. So it's like just essentially switching tracks here. Whack her up again. Yep, horn works. You can see it, just a quick click, flicking, and we're back inside again. And you always feel like that with the control panel. Just stare at the windy liquor. See if there's any blemishes on the window. Let me know. Is there a mark up there? It's alright. A good fun game. so basically guys, if you want to leave a comment or hit like, subscribe to the channel, I'd be more than welcome to. Every little helps. I don't know where that comes from, but there we go. I'm sure I've heard that before somewhere. Doing alright actually, I think. I've got 4 kilometres to go and 2.5 minutes. But we can definitely prepare, turn the speed up, get going. Just need to keep the speed quite high actually, so that now we want to slow her down. So we can get under 120 when we get to the yeah, we're going to hit the 90 before we can get to the station, but I suspect it shouldn't be that much of a difference. We should be already to slow down anyway. A nice approach into the station, basically. Not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, quite like both control systems are got their flaws and disadvantages and that, but as the camera one has got at least more camera options. You see, this one you can't, because there's some people quite like being able to do the free camera and then go miles ahead and wait for the train to go past, but you can't really seem to do it on this one, on this layout. But you can choose whichever layout you prefer. I think certain ones though will require certain layouts. You can only play like a scenario or something using that layout. I think that's how it works. Hey, see anybody else? There's a big train. This is like a commuter train. No. How far we've got to go? 3.1 kilometers. I know it's quick, but it's not that quick, I don't think. this is, it's quite often is waiting for the brakes to sort of release. So you can get the train moving. I think the one thing in this game, it's not always worrying about whether you're running late or not, because you don't lose too much XP if you are running late. Obviously you want to run on time, but I think it's a lot, if you basically keeping the speed limits, guys, you'll do okay. All is well. It just makes a difference to if you're interested in getting a gold medal, essentially. So slow it down. Some of the speed limits just appear from nowhere like ninjas. Unless you know the actual track, you know when they're coming up. You haven't played it for a while and you're saying, oh, where did that speed limit come from? Because what happens sometimes is there's a couple of yards or so, a few yards between one speed limit and another. And it's just like, poof, you're going too fast. And the machine doesn't like that. There you go. Yes, Doctor. What are we, a minute late? We're just over a minute late. Time they load up, we're going just wait. I think we should get cattle prods to get them on faster. Come on, we're late. Come on, get on, get on. There's nobody there. Can I not just go? Eh? There's nobody about at all. Not wanting my train. I think I should just sort off so I'm more on time than I am already. I'll catch up. That's the saying, you have, as soon as you put the power on, it takes a few seconds or two for the air to disappear from the brake. Zooming past me. I'm guessing that's the main line. Coming to me. Looks at things, it's my final stop. Just have to watch my speed go. Currently I'm okay. $140 is what I'm allowed to go at. trying to be safe there. Just speed down a bit. I'll get down at 120 to 90 in a minute. As I say, like I say, using the theory of how these work, it tends to then have another really huge big. Right, so this is the final stop anyway, but there's always a very slow speed when they run into any main station basically. As the thing is, you have to drop to the UK ones are always like 10 mile an hour or 20 mile an hour. Safe side, there we go. 89. Yellow. Oh, not too bad actually. I might have made up a little thing. Drop it to 80 a wee bit. Now we'll just give it a wee helping hand. Coming at the station, we don't want to be on much fast. We'll go through the red light, that's for sure. The annoying thing with it, you going through red lights is you have to start all over again. It's definitely never fun. I don't like that. How far away is it from my stopping position? Miles away from my stopping position. It's ones that are like just a few yards difference in your stopping position. Alright. And he goes, "You've gone too far," and you're like, yeah, we'll call it a night on this one. So we've done 3 journeys on it because it's obviously easy. They're quite short. There we go. Cool. The German Dave, there we go, the German Dave. And I don't think I've got to do anything else, so it'll probably just, when it gets to the end here, it'll just go, finished. Basically what we do. I'll tell you my score on the boards. That's how we look. The score on the boards. Oof. Trophy for something. It must be. Sometimes it's a scenario or just distance travelled. There we go. Let's leave it at that tonight. I'm not sure what I should do next, but there's so many more routes that keep coming on it. Obviously, they're going to have all the preserved lines, so you've got plenty to choose from. So any of the ones that I've bought on TSW 2020, when they do come out, I can then directly go straight on and put them onto this. It's great. There's no extra cost. That's brilliant. Right, let's just Fair enough. It's just he's sort of on the way back just from where I'm going, so it's like almost in reverse. Happens a lot. Right, so we'll call it a day on it because I have to begin it. See, not very nice today, a bit wet. So we'll call it. Button. Right, so apparently I captured a picture. There we go. But as I say, it's just the length. It goes. It's not the longest track in it, but it's, again, if you don't have much time to spend, this is another good track. It's if you just want to do a wee short run around and have fun. And then, as you say, I tend not to buy things if they're full price, and that's what people moan about the game. You go on about how expensive it is, but it changes how much kilometres I've done. That's how many kilometres I've done. If I've in the UK, for example, or probably the US as well, it's written in miles. So that's pretty much all the stuff that's available to me. It's actually good, I think. It's got, how many routes have I got so far? Because obviously mainly, I didn't have East Coastway one. I didn't have that one, but we've got a special one of this, so it's given me that. So that gave me that one. So that was 4. I had this one. That one I actually bought because it was on sale, so I bought that on sale. And the same with the rest ones, I had them on the TSW one. So we're all good for routes, stuff, collectibles. And progress memory. You can tell obviously which routes that you've been having fun on just by the medals. Also, I've had quite a few goes on the East Coastway. Sand Patch I've done quite a lot of when I first got to it. See, that's the main ones. So thanks for watching, guys. If you want to see anything else on the channel, let me know. Because every comment, whether it's positive or negative, can help the channel grow. Because I just do this. As I say, I'm mainly doing it a lot more because of being stuck inside like a lot of other people with the current situation. But there you go. We'll catch you all later. Bye for now.